the last guys that's going to perform that. I call that opening. I remember White Tyson called me up one day. He's like, "Hey, I don't want to do this show. You should cover. Remember you said you do this show?" And I'm like, "Yeah." We did the show at Next Stage together. It was all a lot of fun. You going, buddy?
No, I'm just getting my beer.
What a shame. And it was actually a really good show.
Here.
He was with his buddy Lee, who was very close with at the time. And then I believe I let him $20 worth of cotton candy, which sounds like cocaine, but it's really just weed. And I was texting this guy, I was like, "Man, where's this White Tyson?" So this guy owes me $20, and I ask around town, and then they go, "Oh, he stabbed somebody." And I'm like, "He stabbed somebody?" I'm like, "Why did he stab somebody?" It's like, "Oh, someone said he wasn't funny, so he stabbed him 6 times in the back." And I'm like, that's not a good sense of humor. Like, that's the first thing I thought. I'm not saying you don't have a good sense. I'm just saying that was my initial thought. Because now I got the whole story where you only stabbed him. As you put it, he didn't even bleed. Guy didn't even what do you call this? You can't call that a stabbing if you don't bleed. Cops are like, "Well, that's the law."
Is that one with a plastic knife?
I don't know. What did you stab him with?
I don't know.
What, is it going to ruin your act?
Allegedly. You have to say allegedly.
No, I don't. All right, I wasn't there. Allegedly stabbed somebody. A guy allegedly went to the hospital. And allegedly was like, "Motherfucker, face tattoos and neck tattoos, stabbed me in my ass." And allegedly that guy's going to win in court. Because God forbid you take this thing to trial, man. Like, in what world do you think a random jury of Los Angeles mothers and fathers just looks at Lee and then looks at you and then goes, "Oh no, that guy." You're like, "All right, now." So the guy with the face tattoo, right? Yeah. It looked too nice. He looked too happy to be in court. He looked extremely comfortable. They'll go, "What's worse, nose ring or a face tattoo?" Like, face tattoo. I'm like, he's guilty. That's how the criminal justice system works. Love Los Angeles. You can stab a guy, 2.5 weeks later you're back at Marty's, chasing the dream, working out the kinks and then I love your energy when you came out on the pay, like, "Oh man, I wrote so much great prison shit." What are you gonna do? Write shit about walking in the park? I had no option to. You were like, "Oh man, they loved it." They were all like, "What did this guy do?" Like, "Oh man, no, that was domestic violence, but it's this whole other thing because she was pregnant and he accidentally gave her a miscarriage." I'm like, that guy sounds like the greatest audience member of all time. It's not funny. It's just stab somebody. It's good. But here's the thing about stabbing. I've seen stabbings. I may or may not have had a knife to my person, like a knife pointed at me this week. It could have happened. You don't know. It did. I'm not going to go into it. That's my private shit. I didn't try to steal a little lady's bag. That's what you're thinking. That's the greatest crime. We all aspire to that. I'm just going to make a point here. I think the lesson we can all learn from this is, not stab people. Use your words. I want, instead of stabbing someone, next time you go
Use your words.
just go I want to stab you. Right. Well, that won't work. Yeah. I'm sure there's no essays been written about penises as it relates to stabbing. Any guy's ever stabbed someone's probably got a fine working penis. Probably not infected from a tattoo. It's Ticonderoga, New York, but when it's flaccid, it says tiny. Which is my But yeah, so when we covered this up, don't stab people. Just it's such a good lesson. Like if there was room for an 11th commandment, it's like just don't stab people.
Thou shalt.
Say you got a $40 charge at the library for overdue comic books. You don't go in there stabbing. You go in there with your words and your patience. A lot of people would be scared to go after the guy who just got released from prison from stabbing somebody on stage. But I'm just a hero. I don't get the opportunity to like fly and rescue a cat from a tree.
You say this cat.
So I turned this into like a Sunday school. I was like, remember, don't get all pointy on the street trees. This shouldn't be as entertaining as it is. Because I don't want you to think, I already got the light, but it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Like Trump's never stabbed anyone that we've thought of. So he's got that on you. I don't like Donald Trump.